Referee are in the center. The captain has opted to bowl first after winning the toss.
These players will be taking the field today. Both teams look balanced and everyone to this wonderful venue. We have the umpires walking out with the new ball in their hand. Out come the openers, cheered by a good crowd in. Pace bowler into the attack. Played away. Good game away. Masterful batting. Great shot, middles it and penetrates the gap for 4. Good shot for a single. Oh, he's thrown it wide. Good shot for a single. That was a poor throw. Cutters on this pitch. Turned away for a single. Very good running between the wickets. Good backing up by the fielder. Shows how involved he is in the game. Squeeze a single there. Good running. Directed. Absolute toss. Brought into the attack. To play the spinners. That's the beauty, the battle. Good shot for a single. Well bowled, past the... Get in line of the ball. Turned away for a single. Oh, he's thrown it wide. Very good running between the wickets. Hammered away for 4. Good placement. Bowler now into the attack. Good shot for a single. So confident when there's space on the ball. Turned away for a single. Very good running between the wickets. Squeeze a single there, good running. Brought back from the other end. Good shot for a single. Turned away for a single. The spinners. Very good running between the wickets. Squeeze a single there, good running. Good shot, but to see what pace he'll bowl at. Good shot for a single. Good. Played into the gap, should be able to run two here. Turned away for a single. Shot, lovely shot right from the middle of the bat. Lovely. These misfields can hurt the fielding team's confidence big time. Well, that is glorious, absolutely glorious, perfect timing. Confident when there's space on the ball. Couldn't time that well as you would have liked. Well placed into the gap, possible too. Really poor. Pace bowler into the attack from the other end. Oh, that's a good connection for the batsman. That's what you call. Yes. Good shot for a single. Wonderful to see them run like that. Turned away for a single. Pace bowler into the attack from the other end. Good shot for a single. Lucky batsmen need to up the gear a bit. Okay. Turned away for a single. Can't put pressure on the opposition like this. Death overs, they'll have that security. Very good running between the wickets. Option on this pitch. Squeeze a single there, good running. Let down by that effort. Fielders are expected to support the bowler. Need to keep things really tight. That's the beauty. Got him. That's a loose shot by the batsman. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Batsman takes the long walk back. Making the batsman play false shots. Good shot for a single. Now that looks handsome. It certainly is a huge six. Changes. Well, that's a massive six. Made a cracking sound at the back. Back. I think that's a good move. Well, that's out. Poor shot from the batsman. Must be kicking himself. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Looks for a long walk back. The field set. Beautiful placement. He knows exactly where the fielders are. Nothing loose. Carved away through the gap for four. That is smart batting. Their favorite players. Up in the air. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. A long walk back to the pavilion. Doesn't look happy at all. Play. Now that struck beautifully. Terrific shot that. To be more disciplined with his lines. His line there, wide signal we've had for this match. Not a great ball, and that has been hammered. Terrific shot. End. Action. Oh, that's picked up and straight into the crowd for a six. I tell you what, that shot looks... Good shot by the batsman. Can they steal a second here? Well, that's out. Poor shot from the batsman. Must be kicking himself. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Batsman takes the long walk back. Scalp. Poor ball, but that's a sensational shot. That's going to be four. Ah, that's a beautiful shot. And in the gap too. Lucky not to have conceded more. End of the first inning won't be long before we resume this thrilling contest. The fielding side looks warmed up and ready to go. Openers walking in and the crowd cheering in anticipation. Pace bowler into the attack. New ball of the innings. That's high in the air. Got him. That's a stunner. Out for a duck. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Looks frustrated as it. Close in field, batsman stays on strike. Wow, that is extraordinary. That's a magnificent hit for a six. Good pickup shot this. Has that gone on for a six? Yes, it has. Plenty happening. That's a beauty. The batsman had to... Tremendous hit this. That's a crowd catcher. That's a six. Bold aim, stunning delivery, absolutely unbelievable. And there comes the celebration and the crowd loves it. Good shot for a single. That. Oh, that's picked up and straight into the crowd for a six. That was a stunning. Oh, that's found the edge of the bat. Good delivery. Wow, that was a really wide throw. Oh, that's a good delivery right up. Line of the wonderful sound of the bat, and that's a six. Bang! That's powerfully struck by the batsman for a maximum. Well, that's a slaughter. Any top order batsman would have struggled with that one. And there comes the famous salute. Wonderful to watch. The batsman couldn't do really well. Another scalp. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Looks frustrated as he takes a long walk back to the pavilion. That's wow, that is extraordinary. That's a magnificent hit for a six. Wow, he's picked the bones of that one. Bang! That's powerfully struck by the batsman for a maximum. Oh, well bowled, a ripper. It's a pitch. What a peach of a delivery. That could have troubled most batsmen in the world. And there comes the famous salute. Wonderful to watch. A long walk back to the pavilion. Well, the batsman sees that one early, gets into a great position, got it from the meat of the bat. Wow, that is extraordinary. That's a magnificent hit for a six. Tremendous hit this. That's a crowd catcher. That's a six. This match. Now that looks handsome. It certainly is a huge six. Well bowled. Well, that's a six. The power is extraordinary. That's hit hard. That's hit for six. That's a great shot. Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. Wow, he's picked the bones of that one. Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. Dazzling batting by this duo. The captain needs to come up with a plan to break this partnership when there's space on the ball. Oh, he's clubbed that for a six. That's a great hit. Spinner brought into the attack. The power play. Fielding captain can now have more fielders outside the inner circle. Wow, that is extraordinary. That's a magnificent hit for a six. Well, the batsman sees that one early, gets into a great position, got it from the meat of the bat. Tremendous hit this. That's a crowd catcher. That's a six. Good shot. Nicely placed in the gap. The batsman should be looking for two here. Good start in boundary. Well, that's a six. The power is extraordinary. Here and what we've had for this match. Interesting to see what pace he'll bowl at. Well, that's a six. The power is extraordinary. Stumped brilliantly by the keeper. The batsman stays on strike. In the air. Got him. That's a stunner. Out for a duck. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Well, that is glorious, absolutely glorious, perfect timing, good effort by the fielder. Good fielding, saving crucial runs for his team. Something else, you see them run like that. Wonderful sound of the bat, and that's a six. Wow, he's picked the bones of that one. Goes to a splendid 50, good innings, and gets a grand applause. Bowled straight through, fantastic bowling. The fielding side is ecstatic breakthrough. Must be so disappointed. To ensure that the batsman stays on strike. Got him, that's a stunner, out for a duck. The fielding side static after that breakthrough. Field sets where the captain is making the batsman play false shots. Good shot for a single. Good line appeal. Good all-round performance today. Bowled well to defend their total. They've earned the victory.